wait for everyone to hop on. Welcome, hello, it's me, Lisa, here live from Japan, where I'm showcasing some new things that have arrived and going through some great inventory and I also have some pieces that maybe we can do some very nice mystical magical prices that we can do here at LP. Jasper, hello, yes everyone, welcome. Delighted to have you here. I'm going to go over some fantastic bits that we have. If you'd like to do a pan, we can do a pan. If not, I can get ready and rock and roll and start choosing and showing you the new bits. Jasper's put it up on, and Instagram is up. Woohoo! Guys, we are ready to rock and roll. Rock and roll only in the Hermes way that you can do. How is everyone today? How is everyone feeling? How is life? Apologies that I'm a little bit behind, a little bit late. Had a little bag catastrophe, but we sorted it. We're all good. Now, how is everyone else? Just going to wait for people to hop on. And Jasper's giving you all the details that you need, guys, joining us. Hi, it's Lisa and I'm live from Japan. Delighted to be here and to show you some of these amazing pieces. I'm just letting the community know, and I might even just do a little pan of all these cool things that I have. I have a dance. Not that kind of dance where you boogie down dance. I have an Hermes dance. We had an orange one. I had someone ask me about it. I think, was it maybe Monday morning? It sold by Monday evening. So things are, because the stock here in Japan is less, it's not so accessible. Things are going. People are asking and things are going. So don't be, if there's something you're really looking for and it's been on your mind, really is the time now to get it. The prices are going up, the availability is getting less. So honestly, if you're thinking you have a wish list, then now is the time to get going. I'm Lisa, I'm the personal shopper here. I'm on the shows when I travel, but I also, back of house, I do all the sourcing. So if you need any help, any guidance, any issues with payment, that is exactly what I'm here for. I'm here for you guys. I'm here for you guys to help in any way. So, shall I do it? I'll just wait for a few more people to come in and then I'll do a lovely little pan. But can you see there's colour? There's actually some colour here. And I've got some great pieces. I've got some classic pieces. I have some not so classic pieces here. This is the ultimate bag for any busy woman who loves elegance and chicness. This is for you. And I also have some Picotans because it's time to pick up a Picotan. It's that time of year where people go crazy for the Picotans. And I have this one in the absolutely one of my most favourite blues ever, which is Blue Atoll. It has such a beautiful tone. And let's just show you some other things I have. Oh, look at this. I'll do a little quick show and tell. Look at this. I have a dance in rose confetti, palladium hardware in Evercolour. Condition outstanding. Do you find with the dances pre-loved, they're not the ones that always tend to have the sort of best in terms of condition, because I think people really, when they buy them, they generally wear them a lot. A lot of that happens with like the non-quota bags. There's a tendency that people wear them a little bit more. So I've seen some dances in some terrible, terrible situations, you know. They're not looking their best, but this one is exquisite. Exquisite, exquisite, exquisite. And then let's just show a couple of new things that I have. Look at this. Look at this. I have got a Kelly 28 in Evercolour again, and this is in Blue Electric, but look what's inside. Got rosewood inside. How stunning is that? It's a Verso, and another incredible, great price point. And anyone who just loves buying pre-loved, but is that kind of person that will really want to wait to get that excellent condition, this one is 100% for you. Almost doesn't look pre-loved. They really don't. And what else do I love about Kelly 28 is it looks a lot smaller in the return. So you've got that lovely colourway, the darker colourway. So this is a piece that you could wear for all occasions. So that is another exciting new piece that we have. And now I'm gonna get going on this first piece, on the garden party zip that I have, because I just feel this isn't online anywhere at the moment. This is what I love about being part of LP and part of this community and working with the suppliers that we have here. We get exclusivity. This one isn't online yet. It is the garden party zip. And as a personal shopper, I get all the requests day in, day out for the last 15 years that I've been doing this. And the bag I am really seeing in the last few years that people are really wanting, especially women, is practical, elegant, but chic, big bags that you can wear and use. And you know, we're busy, we want to put our laptops in it, we want to put our gym gear, we're traveling, we're going away, but we want something we can throw in that is also really practical and that a little bit more hard wearing. Well, this is for you. Very similar to the garden party in style, but it is the tote. It has got a long handle and fully zipped. Guys, who's watching? Tell me, where are you? Where are you at? It's early in the UK, late in the US. Are you watching me in bed? Some of you drive. Some of you drive when you're watching this. Are you gonna come out and admit it now? Are you the ones driving? So this is 9032 5647. You know your numbers, Lisa. 9032 5645. I have this stunning garden party zip in absolutely fantastic condition. It's so easily wearable, very light, you cannot feel it, but it's very much got the same look as a garden party, but just a little bit more easier to wear. I did measure the width of it. It is 30 centimeters width, and you can fit your life in here. You could, have people say to me, I want a really nice bag that I can fit a laptop in. You can fit about 10 laptops in here, and I'm not exaggerating. I do tend to exaggerate sometimes, but I'm definitely not exaggerating today. And this is 1,850 or £2,513. We've got that. It's so rare to get anything Hermes that starts with a 1. And this is a bag that you really won't see a lot of. We've got an abundance of garden parties. I mean, at the moment, I can see about 15 garden parties, and I only have one of these. It's fully zipped. So you could literally just throw your pieces in there. I showed on the show the other day, you can fit it on a Kelly 28 in here. So if you want to travel with some of your other bags, you want to sort of be a little bit more muted, Kelly 28 fits in here, and the condition is fantastic. These bags, they're so reliable, so usable, even if it's not for travel, it's just for every day for work. And let me just go over the condition. Look, there we are in the brightest of light. Really great condition. And the joy about this one is, you know, you can sort of wipe it away if you wanted to, if there was any marks. And then look on the underside, perfect. This is probably the buffalo leather, or maybe Clemence, where, you know, you could put a hammer to it. It's that durable. Again, exaggerating a little bit, but no, in all seriousness, it will be a real usable bag. And just imagine what you can do. I know you guys love your Hermes, but imagine even if you styled this up with maybe a twilly, you could put some of your charms on. It's got a gorgeous it's got like gorgeous blank canvas there for you that you can style up and really make your own. I mean, look, it tells you how big this bag is. Like, the stuffing is as big as my head and it fits in. So that just really showcases how much you could wear that. I mean, even dependent on what kind of person you are, you could even use it as a weekend going away bag, like for all your bits that you may need. So there we go. This is 1,850, 2,513. As you can see, there's not much of a picture there, because it's not shown anywhere else. You have complete exclusivity here with this one, and I couldn't find many of them. So really is great price point, under £2,000. You've got a really elegant, chic bag, easy to use. You can travel with it with all your other beautiful bags. You can put inside for safekeeping. And here she is. So, who's with me today? Where are you? Where are you? Tell me where you are. Say hello. It's myself and Jasper. I'm Lisa, part of Personal Shopping at Luxury Promise, and I'm here in Japan just for a couple weeks, and I'm showcasing today some really fantastic pieces, some new pieces which I know you guys love. So say hello, tell me where you are, where are you at, where are you, what are you doing, what are you up to? Are you doing another thing that you guys like to do, which is be at work and watch the shows? Is that what you guys are doing? You're probably at work or getting ready to go work or having a little cheeky Luxury Promise on the sideline. Okay, now here's a chance to show you a couple of nice new bits that I have here too. This is a very, very exciting piece that I have. Have I got any Kelly 28 fans with me today? Tell me. How stunning is this? Let me give you the SKU. This is 90326200, 90326200, and we have this beautiful Kelly 28 palladium hardware that is a verso. What a beautiful combination. If you maybe are someone who loves their pinks but maybe isn't quite ready for a bit of a pink bag, but you want a little beautiful delight when you open it, then this one is for you. And what I said earlier about this bag, this is one for that person who loves their excellent, excellent pre-loved condition. Let's go through the condition. So this is blue electric, and inside it's rosewood and it's palladium, and it's a newer bag. Let's try her on. Let's try her on. It is Retorn Blue Electric, and it is D-Stamp, which is a newer bag, and we've got the double hooks here. And it is in Evercolour. She is in absolutely, there are no call outs. And when you can say that about a bag, it's always very nice. Here we go, look. We've got obviously some very minor wear on the hardware, but minimal. Look how beautiful and shiny it is. I am standing next to the biggest window, so the lighting here is actually from I'm going to do all my shows from here from now. I don't know what I was doing in the other area, but you can see the colour perfectly. You can see any call outs perfectly. And this is, let me just double check. Yeah, corner 1, nothing. Corner 2, corner 3, and there's, check with the lighting, corner 4, absolutely perfect. And Evercolour, what is so beautiful about Evercolour as a leather is similar to Swift, it will just soak up that colour so beautifully. I mean, the colour on it is, it's divine, but unlike Swift, it's actually got a little bit more rigidity to it and a sort of larger graining. So you can see throughout there, see a little bit more of the larger graining. It's also a fantastic option if maybe you haven't got a Kelly 28 as of yet. Maybe it's in the pipeline, because the 28 Retorn, it looks a little smaller. So you can definitely work it for day to night. And I just love that you've bought this bag yourself. This is for you, and then you sort of open it up, and then you've got your own little unique addition to the bag. Minor press marks. I think also Blue Electric is, you know, it's kind of the similar family, sort of brighter blue, but a great family in the sense, like similar to navy. It is a bag that you could wear with anything, any colour, again, any time of year. Just having that little uniqueness of the rosewood on the inside. And it's chevre on the inside. It's got lovely graining too. Look at the zip. The zip is in blue. It's just it's all in the details. And then we've got the little pink on the inside as well. So it all marries so beautifully, and it is in phenomenal condition. I have to say I've got no call outs. And this is 16,995, but do not worry. Do not think, oh, that price is too high, because I can work on the price for you. Anyone tuning in, I can work on prices. This Kelly 28 Retorn, I 100% can do a really nice price for you. So just let me know. I just write that in the comments so people know. Any questions, guys? Anyone? Are you going to say hello? No one has said hello. I've been on for 20 minutes and I can see you guys watching. So tell me where you are. Where are you? Is there anything you're looking for or thinking of? I've got a great selection today, and I can keep on going. I mean, I could keep on going all day. But but if there is something maybe you've been thinking of, you want to talk about it, now's the time. Let's have a little, let's pop this back in then. Hi Lulu, how are you? You're normally a Chanel girl. Oh, Chanel girl, no. How are you, my dear? Hope you're well. I'm just hiding just hiding her away. Putting her back nice and neatly. Always take care of your bags, guys. It really does matter how you store them. I have seen some in some states before. Okay, let's go for some other new pieces. Yes, no, I know you do love your Chanel's, Lulu. But let me go through some other new pieces that we have that have arrived. Have I got any Birkin 30 fans here? I have a bag for you. I'm really good. Thanks, Lulu. Another beauty came in. Again, one of the things we do get asked a lot for is Birkin 30s at great price points, and I have got a phenomenal one here for you today. This is, oh my God, look at the colour. This is a Birkin 30 in Rouge Pivot, and it is, again, more of a newer bag, 2014, but you are looking at, you know, very much vintage prices for a bag on this one. You know, don't be afraid of colour when buying pre-loved Birkins or Kellys. You get so much more for your money, and you get some, and what is even better is you get some seasonal colours that you won't necessarily see a lot of. In love with this one. This is 90325631. 90325631. And again, I've got absolutely minimal call outs today on this beauty. It is a Birkin 30 in Rouge Pivot in Clemence with palladium hardware, which is just a gorgeous combination. When you've got those bright colours with the palladium hardware, it can sometimes just tone it down a little bit. And oh, it's barely been used. You can tell by the top of the bag. Let's take her out. Rouge Pivot is almost like a red orange coral. Really, really beautiful colour, and just look at the condition. Guys, listen. It's 13,168, which is already an amazing price for a Birkin 30. Amazing price, especially from 2014. But it is luxury promise here, and we like to make magic happen. So I can do a beautiful price on this. Really, really beautiful. It has got, again, this is a new piece that isn't available yet. It has got its dust bag, its key clochette, it also has its felt, and it's got its raincoat. So you've almost got a full set here, almost. And the condition is absolutely fantastic. Oh gosh, look, it's got all of its seals on. And there she is, no stuffing. Barely been used. I mean, guys, I could do this price at almost so close to retail. So if you have got any interest and you are someone that really does like their newer pieces and really, really fantastic condition when it comes to pre-loved, then this is definitely for you. Let me, do you know what? Shall I give you a little bit of a hint of what kind of price point we are looking at right now? I'm going to tell you. Because it's a good one. So 2014, which is a newer bag. We've got older bags right now in Birkin 30s, as you can see through here, see all throughout the shelves. None of them are at this kind of price point. Are you ready? Are you ready? Okay. Are you sure? Are you sure you're ready for this? I think you may have to sit down. Because already this is in a phenomenal price point. Phenomenal. But as it's new and I'm feeling generous today, you could get it. This price of this will be less. It will actually be less than a vintage Kelly 28 that we have. That is about 30 years old. Are you ready? Are you ready for this? Can you handle it? Don't know if you can. Clearly I can't. I can do it for $10,995. $10,995 for a beautiful Rouge Pivot. We'll have a Birkin that looks almost like new. It's got its seals on. And you've got a colour that is seasonal, so you won't see many people with this. And you've got it in Clermont, which is a fantastic leather, very hard wearing when it comes to, especially with the brighter colours. Can do that for $10,995. Am I ill? No, I'm not. I'm good. I'm healthy. I'm good. But she is an absolute beauty for a newer bag. Jasper, would you mind screenshotting this and just showing that we are showing this for $10,995? Would be amazing. Look at her. You've got that bright light, guys. The seals are still on, barely been used, and you're looking at what, maybe £1,000 above retail, £2,000, about 1,000 I think now. In the UK the prices have gone up, so you are getting a Birkin close to retail, which is very few and far between. It doesn't happen a lot, but it does happen. Any questions? Any thoughts? Tell me, what do you think? What do you think of this price point? And not just that, what do you think of this bag? What do you think? Tell me about it. Jasper, it's available for $10,995. If you can just add on again and just say it's for $10,995. $10,995 for the show. Thank you, Jasper. Here we go. What absolute beauty, guys. Beautiful red, orangey coral. And Jeff, definitely. Thanks, Jasper. I love it. We've got the show exclusive price, and we do $10,995. And we've got, we've got the felt, we've got padlock, key, and the rain jacket. Rain jacket. Because Birkins have jackets too. I'm gonna keep on going with some new pieces, some new things that arrived just for you, and there's a lot of colour, which is very exciting, and I've got some rare pieces. And I think, and the next one I'm going to do is one of my favourite. It's in my top five colours of Hermès. Tell me, what are your top 5 colours? What would they be? Or what's your top 3? Just so that we know for when all the hosts are going hunting for you for your perfect bag. Do you like green? Do you like bamboo? You like Vernis? Or you're more of a sort of neutral person? Let me know. It'd be so interesting to know the kind of colours that you guys like and covet. But I'm going to put her away. I'm going to go and let her sit down, have a breather. She is a real beauty. Such great condition, great price point. Here we go. I'm going to show you a bag that's in my top 5 colour. This is in my top 5 colours. This is anemone. Anemone. However you want to describe it. And not just that, we've got this in a Kelly 35 in Gillies with palladium hardware. Gillies is a limited edition. We don't see huge amounts of them about, but what I will say is you'll probably see more of Swift. I don't normally see that many Togo. So this is Swift and Togo, size 35 in the Gillies. Another absolutely exquisite colour. Guys joining us, if you want me to recap on anything or you have any questions, do let me know. Another one with its hardware, and look, excellent condition, palladium hardware. And then we've got the details of the Gillies. So this detailing is the sort of inspiration behind it was of like the Scottish brogues. So here you see like brands Grunson, they have that sort of detailing throughout their shoes. This was what was the inspiration. It is a limited edition, and it's definitely a bit more of an eye-catching, just gives it a little bit more of a modern, unique feel. And check it out. You've got your key, your clochettes, and you've got your padlock, and even like, do you want to see the little details? The details here. That's why you can stare. That's why I don't mind what I do for a living, because you can stare at bags all day long, and all these other small little details will come to fruition throughout your day. Look, there's even the Gillies, the brogues detail on the padlock here, on the clochette. And then look, the padlock actually has got its seal still on, and like similar to the shoes that you may see, you know, the brogues, you've got the little tassel here. This is definitely a great size. Again, what I've sort of said whilst being here in Japan and doing the shows, the bigger the bag at the moment, the better. And this would be, so this is a 35. This would be a great everyday bag and fantastic travel, anything bag. You can fit laptops in this, but obviously because it's Vuitton, it's sort of not as big as Cellier. This would be so easy to wear. And because we sometimes see these in like the Swifts combination along with the Swift, so it's a little bit softer, but we've got the Togo, and look at the graining. I'm sorry. Look at this graining. The SKU is 90325615. 90325615. We look at the graining on it, the veining and the veining. This is why each bag is always that little bit more, is always unique. And again, this is a show of exquisite condition. And that is 13,176 or 17,900 US dollars for an incredibly unique limited edition piece in excellent condition, but also it's got that pieces that I really value from Hermes are when you have your limited edition pieces, but they also have a wearability to them. So, you know, you can't go wrong. You can also, if you wanted to, do this crossbody. I know it's probably not anyone's kind of vibe, but I always wear my bags, my vintage Chanel's that I have, and a vintage Kelly, I always wear it crossbody, just because I like my hands free. I like to talk, like to do things, like to multitask. I'm busy. But again, it's got that lovely malleability to it, so it doesn't feel as big as a sort of Cellier, which is important to note. And this one isn't too heavy. It's not too heavy. So in comparison to sort of a Birkin 35, it would be lighter. So that is Anemone in Gillies 35 and 13,176. But talk to me, tell me if you want a nice little price and we can see what we can do for you. Even limited edition, we've got a little bit of movability. Customs and duties are included. And myself and Sabrina yesterday did a show and we had a customer buy a hack. And, you know, if any purchases today, if we can add in a little gift maybe to style up your bag. So we can do that as a little, there can be some Hermes gifts. Had someone buy a hack yesterday and we gifted her a rodeo. So if you are interested, we can talk and style up your bag together. Oh, look at all this colour in one go. It's amazing. And yeah, I think now the Birkins in store, to my knowledge, they're about 9,500, sometimes 10 in the UK. To my knowledge, maybe a little bit less, but you're getting practically like new Birkin 30 for 9.5k. 9.5k, 10,995. So anyone joining us, the Rouge Pivon I can do for 10,995. So who is watching? You are being very quiet today. Tell me, who? I know Lulu said hello. Where are you guys watching from? Are you in the UK getting ready? Don't have time to type. The next piece I am going to show is a piece that I had someone request on the day that we had in Orange and it sold later that day. So, and she is an absolute beauty. Tell me who's watching. Don't worry, you don't have to buy a bag. Just tell me who is watching the show today. pop her away. And are you ready? Are you ready? Put my gloves on for this one. She's a newbie. We've got to put the gloves on for that one. I have this, which has been a bag that has been having its moment. Kelly Dance in, again, amazing condition. And this is in Rose Confetti. Jasper, would you mind screenshotting this and putting it into the community? That would be great, as I know there has been people looking for this one. Ooh. Give that a little screenshot and then I will talk over the condition. There she is. She's going out into the world now. So here we have Rose Confetti Dance in, again, in Evercolour. The condition is really wonderful. This is 90326718. 90326718. Rose Confetti, excellent condition. And let's just go. Seals are still on the sangles. The hardware, I mean, is very minor. And on the main hardware, there is some seals, but excellent condition throughout. No serious, no call outs, nothing. Doesn't have a dust bag, just comes as is with the strap, belt, and everything in between. And let's try her on. So myself and Yen, we did a video of, should be in the community chat, on how to wear this bag in multiple ways. And it is just phenomenal. Again, can see why they are so popular. They are so usable. You can wear them in so many ways. So, you can do it as a clutch for an event if you needed to. It's one of those bags, you can wear it crossbody, you can wear it, you can wear it like so, you can wear it as a waist bag and not as, and it's an incredibly chic looking waist bag. You can do it crossbody, you can use it as a rucksack, you can use it as a shoulder bag, you can use it crossbody. And that's just the beauty. It's like seven or eight bags in one, which you can't go wrong with. You can also wear it crossbody as well. You've got all different lengths that you can here. You've got multiple holes there, so you can make it any length. I really like it crossbody. You can also fit your phone there easily as well. And this one is a newer bag, 2019, for $15,900 or $21,601 US. I really don't want to take her off, if I'm honest. Again, so light, so easy to wear. You can fit so many things in here. And in rose lipstick. In our travels, we don't find many dancers. All of the hosts we do travel, and you know how much we all travel, and same with Sabrina. There's not often that we have a dance coming through, especially in this conditions of what I said earlier. A lot of the dances, I think, you know, there's certain non-quota, and a lot with the non-quota bags you don't see in the best of condition, but this one really is. Any reason why this is priced so high? I have seen dance on other shows for 12 to 13,000. This one is in really, really good condition, Sam, and it's a rose confetti. You know, putting pink on anything will just increase the price. All that happens, but as always, I did say earlier, I can work on price point. I can work on the price for you, not a problem. But it is a little bit more expensive than the other ones. And as I was saying, like, the condition, we don't get many dances in great condition, and this one is fantastic. And ordinarily, you know, prices a lot. I know prices are thrown around a lot, but a lot of the prices will do on the condition. But we can talk prices, so don't you worry. You know, there's always a magic wand to be woven for you, waved for you, woven. But I can do it at a better price. So don't be scared of prices. We do have very special prices for our community members. So Maya, hello. I hope you're good. Absolutely, Smaya. She is an absolute dream. And Sam, just so you know, for community members, I'll tell you the price that we could do. Just so you can see. I could do it for, yes, it is rose lipstick in Evercolour. There are no call outs as well, Sam, but to let you know, we could do it for definitely more towards what you've prices you've seen before, but I could do it for $13,995. $13,995. Smaya, don't talk to me about the So Kellys. They are the bane of my life right now. You can talk to me about them. But they are so stressful right now. They are so hard to find at the minute, and people who have them are asking for crazy prices, and I'm like, no babes, we're not buying, I'm not offering that to customers. You know, there's times you get offered bags and you just think, I'm not even going to tell the customer because that's just offensive pricing. I have a white one in London that is amazing in a 22, but everywhere else they are few and far between, so I have none here. No, don't say sorry. Don't say sorry. I'm just, you know, I can just talk to you guys. We can say we're having stressful days. We can say, look, this is a bad bag for me right now. But I have got a stunning one. I have got a really, really stunning one in it's a white and cravette in exquisite conditions, Maya, and I can do you a really, really nice price because it's in the UK, and as you are my UK lovely, I can do a good price. Sam, I only have a new pochette, pre-loved vintage pochettes. We have very few come on the market. Anna, can you do a pan of the new arrivals? Of course I can. I'm just showing some of the new arrivals. I've got some, it's all mixed within, there's some new, there's some old, Sam, I'm very happy to show you the new pochette if you'd like to, but it is probably going to be about the £20,000 mark. But even pochettes here in Japan, I was in another store the other day, and they're so high, and the condition wasn't great. Sam, it is a plume behind me. A very sexy plume at that, in gold. Samaya, here the baby is. And I'll do a pan. Just Samaya asked me for this. Did a pan, and Sam, would be delighted to show you the plume. So here we have the garden party. It is in black. I measured the width. It's about 30 centimeters. You can fit, I mean, in comparison to my head, look. Just to give you some basis, it is a bigger bag, but very, very similar in terms of look of a garden party. But what's even better is it actually has a zip. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I can do a quick pan. Don't also forget, guys, I'm here for the next 2 weeks, so any time or day you can always contact me. It's the point of having why Sabrina has me on board. I think you've got my details. I think I know which Anna it is, but I'm not going to out you. Not going to say your surname, but I think I know who it is. But would you mind popping up my my details, Jasper? Samaya, she is an absolute beauty. We've got its dust bag, original dust bag. There are none of these available as well. I went on a deep dive the other day when this came in, and I really can't see any. This is the final price, the 1,000. I think it's 1,850. Would you mind repinning it? But I showed on another show you can fit a Kelly 28 in here. Hi Lily, what is the magic on the dance? The magic woven big time would be 13. I could do it for 13,995. Do you mind just writing that down for me, Jasper? Saying the dance rose lipstick 13,995. Condition is absolutely fantastic. It is a bag you can use day in, day out. I was even saying it's big in the sense that you could, even if you're going for a weekend away, you could fit everything you need in here. I know there hasn't been any around, and speaking to people and showing people garden parties, when I do, they sort of say, God, say to me, yes, I love the look of it, but I really do, some people really do prefer a zip, which I get, each to their own. But if you mind repinning, it's in fantastic, fantastic condition. And with the longer tote, I mean, it does look like a garden party. And I like that it's just such a blank canvas. You could style this with scarves, with charms. You can really elevate it. Because it's palladium hardware as well. Even if you had a farandole, you could put it on. And nothing, absolutely nothing to call out in terms of condition. And got his dust bag. Let me do a little pan. And Sam, if you're still there, my dear, I can show you the pochette, or you can message me if you need some help. Let's do a little pan. Okay, are you ready? Ready for a pan. I did show most of the new pieces already, but always happy to do a pan. Pan for Anna, and then I shall do the plume for Sam. Rooks higher. No, I don't have a Nabeen hack. I had a Rouge H hack and that sold yesterday. Brooks, does it fit a 13-inch laptop? 13-inch. I need to go. Let me just go and get a tape measure and correct it. I don't know. Probably should do. It's about 30 centimeters. I think it's a little bit more. Hello. Oh, nice dress. Gorgeous dress. Oh, hack. That Vivian's in another location. Tell me you're in Japan, or tell me if you're in Japan. Measuring tape. So it's about 32 centimeters at the bottom, and the widest it goes to, Rix, is 40. So 100% you fit a 13-inch laptop. 100 million %. 13 inches is about, it's about 30 over 30 centimeters. This measures 40 at some parts, so 100% you could fit that. Not a problem. So this is a newbie. It's a Rouge Pivoine. And then look, guys, this is an Anemone Palladium Hardware 35 in a Gillies with a Togo. I just showed this, which is the new. My pleasure, no problem, Rooks. If you need me to go over anything on the inside, condition is absolutely fantastic. But it'd be, even with you fitting that laptop in, you'd be able to fit loads of other pieces in it. Look at this. Cali 28, blue electric, and look at the inside. Got rosewood on the inside. We've got the rose lipstick. Dance. And then I have a Bolide in Vert Olive, a Birkin 40 in the back, Vert Olive. These are the most newer pieces. Hi Jenny, good morning. Yes, I do have a cargo Birkin. I have two in size 25. Guys, has people seen this already? But this is probably one of my most iconic pieces that I've ever seen whilst traveling Japan. I've got a Hack 28 in orange, a Kelly 28, Kelly 32, and then I have a Bolide in Blue Roy, and there is the Plume. Sam, if you're still here, my dear, I'm really happy to show you this in Swift. Then I've got Kelly 28, and then I have Birkin 40 in Iris. And look, this is a Birkin 40 in Vert Olive. Lulu, you are not Delulu. This is, honestly, probably one of my most favourite Birkin 25s I've seen pre-loved. It is Jeune Poisson. It is indeed. It is absolutely phenomenal. I'll do the Vert Olive bleed, no problem. And Jenny, let me show you the cargos that I have. Both 25. I have Blue Marine, Birkin 25. This is unworn. It does come with box, but it doesn't come with receipt. But we will Baba Baby it for you. Baba Baby is a world-renowned authenticator. She's used in sort of court cases and by the police system to confirm authenticity. So you've got that to make you feel more secure. And then I have the absolutely ultimate Cargo 25 in Nata. Let me give you both these SKUs and we can pull those up for you. These are 9031 2704. 9031 2704. Both completely unworn and box, but with Baba Baby authentication. And this one is 90324644. 90324644. What would you be, ladies and gentlemen? Are you a Blue Marine or a Nata? I wouldn't even have to think about it. I'd be a Nata. Wouldn't even have to think about it. Not in seconds. We'll pin those up for you, Jenny, and you can have a look. And let me know the prices aren't correct, but I can work on them for you. And Jasper, it's 90324644. 90324644. Both completely unworn with seals box. Lulu, of course, I'll do the Jean Poisson for you, not a problem. And I'm just going to do the Vert Olive for Rooks. And I don't know, Sam's probably left us, but I was going to do the plume for her. Of course I'll do the Jean Poisson. That is my absolute, it's a winner here in Japan. And Rooks, this is one of my absolute top favourite bleeds at the moment. This is size 35. This is 90325607. 90325607. It is just phenomenal. And Vert Olive, I love this colour, but it has been the bane of my life for the last year or so. Just I had people wanting me to source it in 35s, and I'd find them by the time I tell the customer they'd sell. Happened twice to one person. So Vert Olive we don't see a lot of. I haven't seen it in Bleed, and even at the moment to get it for a Birkin 35 is, I have one in Singapore which I have just put on hold for a customer and she's buying, but that is it. It's very few and far between. It is a seasonal colour, but exquisite colour. Condition is fantastic. It is a size 35. You can see even on the zip, and it's in gold hardware. Even on the zip you can see that lovely green coming through. Has got its strap and key and clochette. And condition is fantastic. Obviously, because it's Clemence, it's just got minimal to no wear. Always the sort of more circular, more curved bags. They always seem to get very little wear. There's no wear on the corners. It's lighter than a Birkin 35. Really comfortable. And you've got the key clochette as well. Jenny, if the prices of the cargos are scaring you, don't worry. We can work on them. We cover customs and duties as well. It's currently in Japan, but I am the personal shopper here for LP, and I do a lot of outsourcing outside of shows. So if you want to give me a message, and you want to feel secure in buying something like that, I can help and guide you and authenticate and help with delivery. I'll be on hand throughout all of the process. So Jasper's going to pop up my details there. And you can contact me if you need any help. Or if you prefer one with receipt, I can always try and find one for you. But they are relatively quite hard to get pre-loved, I will say. And there she is. What a bag and what a colour. What a bag, what a colour. And just love that it's got that. I don't think this is a newer piece. No worries, my pleasure, fantastic. It's iron a square, so it is a newer piece. And you've got key cachette. Lulu, I cannot wait to show you this bag. Literally cannot wait. The Jean Prasson is such an insane condition. And it's just a beautiful pastel yellow. Let's show you. Lulu, are you here? Lulu. Oh, she's beautiful. And I was saying earlier, the lighting here is just, I'm right by the window, so you can see everything, every little detail, but I think there's just one minute, tiny little call out on this. It's not even a call out, it's just because I probably, you know, I'm a little bit too pernickety about things, especially with pre-owned bags. But there we go. This is 90310268, 90310268. This is a T-stamp, which is 2015, so relatively newer bag. But out of any Swift Birkin 25 I have seen in my time, it's got the best condition, the best structure. It's not lost any shape. It's just been so well looked after. It's got its dust bag, key and clochettes. It doesn't have a raincoat, but I have a spare Hermes raincoat back in the office in London. But look at this, guys. Are you ready for that? Can you see? No stuffing. Beautifully structured. Even the back. Swift is another one similar to the Dance, you know, Birkin 25s, people use them. But the condition on this is phenomenal, phenomenal. You've got the palladium hardware as well, so that kind of just gives it a little bit more, tone downs the colour, even though it is yellow, which I know, right? Even though it is a colour, this is more of a pastel, more of a cooler kind of colour, kind of yellow. So if you compared it, I don't have a Jean Amber or anything like that at the moment. They've also sold. It's not sort of really vibrant. It's very toned down. It is phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. And I'm telling you this with hand on my heart and full authenticity. Even Birkin 25s, brand new, they are still, even though the market slowed a little bit with it, they are still 20,000 and upwards. So you are getting a piece way below the sort of kind of value, and I can work on the price a little bit. This one is a bit higher because of the colour and because of the condition, and the call out isn't really a call out. I'm just probably need to go into seriously have a problem, but it's just one tiny little mark there, and it's so nondescript. But I was shown a bag with Yen There was one tiny muff, just like, Lisa, you need help. I was like, yeah, wait guys, I just need to show you this one. It's just because I always think if you buy something with me and then you receive it and then it's not being, you don't know about it, you just want to know that you'll be happy when you receive it. But Lulu, you're not Delulu here. As I said, what an eye. You've got an amazing eye, and this is an amazing, amazing piece. And I can do a really amazing price. And what is also so great about having these kind of pieces is that they are a seasonal colour that's released in certain years, so you won't see many of them about. So not only are you getting great price point, pre-loved for a Birkin 25, but you're going to get a colour that is not going to be so accessible or people will see. But I mean, call me crazy, I also think I'm wearing all black, but I still think it works. So I think it's just got a real wearability again to it, especially in this colour. Yes, love that comment, wow. And Rook's like, to get a wow from you, I know that's going to be a good one. Would anyone like any recaps? Let me know, because I know some of you have hopped on. I have just, yeah, I did show this piece earlier, and it is amazing. Just came in, so I don't think it's on the system, that there was no time to take any photos of it, so I can recap it, and please always ask me any questions. I do have this, it's a Rouge Privoine in Birkin 30 in Clemence, and you're looking, the price that I can do for it, you are looking at almost retail price, and it's like new, it's got all of its seals on. Look, I would say no one maybe wore it handful of times probably, and that was it. No worries, Lulu. I'll tell you the price now of what I could do for you. I could also gift you a rodeo with it. I've got some rodeos here. We could style it up together already. But let me just tell you, just to give you an idea of how much I can do this for. I can do it for $15,995. $15,995. $15,995, and I've got a spare raincoat in the UK that I can send to you. And also we've got some rodeos here that we could pick together. This has been very, very popular on the shows. I also have a yellow Calvi that I could gift you in, maybe. I was thinking, have a yellow, I think it's a Jum Amber. So it's not exactly the same tone, Calvi. It's a pleasure to show you these pieces. So let's repin this one, please, Jasper. Birkin 30, Clemence, light new. And as I was saying, we can do this for $10,995 to get Birkin 30s in this kind of condition, and it's a newer piece. It's 2000, this one is 2014. This is less expensive than this. So it is an absolute find. When I see pieces like this that are, you know, pre-owned, 2014, newer than the other sort of vintage pieces we're showing, and it's as close to retail as possible. It's always a special find. And when I say things as being special finds, they're special finds in the sake of, you know, in a month later, times later, if you contact me and went, oh, Lisa, do you remember the Rouge Provence? I really want it back in 30, but I want it at this price point. You know, but it's not something you can necessarily source, especially price points. I don't go out into the world and go, hi, has anyone got a Birkin for this kind of price? It doesn't really work that way. It's kind of, you kind of have to go with what you can find. And it's a phenomenal, phenomenal choice. Even if maybe it's your first Birkin, or you've got a Birkin or a Kelly and you want to go, you're thinking about going, stepping into the light and going for some more colours. I cannot recommend this piece enough. Cannot recommend it enough. Okay, what am I going to do next? What shall I do? What shall I do? Oof. Let's do the plumed. Anyone watch Sabrina's show yesterday? I know she had a few plumes, but here we have, I've got this fantastic one, and it is more of a neutral colour, and it's a great price. $10,995. What a piece. Let's have a look at the plume. This is a great one. Ooh, Palladium Hardware, Swift Leather. Again, this one just came in and it's not had anyone available to process it. It's 9032 5637. 9032 5637. Comes with its dust bag and it also has its rain jacket. And there are a couple of markings throughout this one, but nothing too prominent. Look at the colour. You've got this gold Palladium Hardware. This is such a modern looking plume. The plumes right now online, there was a mini plume on Hermes website and it was $8,000. This is not even half the price of that. $8,000. And let's go through the condition. It is Swift, so there are some markings throughout the bag. There are sort of just a couple of press marks, but all very, very minor, nothing super, super prominent. And this is, let me take out the stuffing. This is a size 28 and it has a Palladium Hardware. It doesn't have padlock, but look, it has got its dust bag. Condition is fantastic. There is a minimal to no wear on there. And this is in Swift. There are some markings throughout the top of the bag, but very, very, very minor again. Just a couple, just throughout. And then just here. But, you know, Sophie actually, I got Sophie a plume a couple of years ago now. I think it was, yeah, that was like September 2024. And it is, you know, the piece that I found for her, it was quite used. It had quite a few sort of wear to it. But when she wears it, you really can't tell. I think it's just because of the leather, how you style it. But this one, I mean, look, this is the most brightest lighting. This would be showing, I mean, if it was the equivalent of a human, it'd be showing all the wrinkles, you know, all the bad bits. And look, such great condition. There is just a scratch on that bottom bit, but really, really minimal. And it's again one of those that just looks so modern because of the Palladium Hardware, because of the colour. You've got it in a more premium of colours. Just get it in the gold in this size and palladium, and it's iron a square, so it's a newer piece as well. But it does look, it looks so modern. Let's just see, let's just style it up a bit. How would you style the plume, personally? I don't think I'd do a scarf with twilly on it. Does any of you have a plume? I don't know if I'd put a twilly on it. I think I'd want something a little bit more modern and fun. But even if you just put a rodeo on like that, I mean, how cool. And just more fun, playful. So again, it's another little blank canvas, like the non-quota bags. You can just, you've got a lot of room to like really make it your own. Would you put a rodeo on it, or would you do a twilly? Maybe this the fringe scarf might be quite cool. It just shows, it just elevates it. And that's 3,920 or 5,325 US dollars. There's nothing more entertaining and fun than styling up a bag with the accessories that we have here. And it's just fun to see it, because then you get to see what they're like in the wild, or actually being worn. Okay, great price, less than plumes on last night's show. Yes, I know, they're great. It is a really great price. Really great price. But this one does have sort of markings throughout. So again, it's like what I said to you, the price is always kind of, a lot of it is based on condition when it comes to pre-loved and vintage. And then obviously like rarity and colour will always be an impact on it. But a lot of the pricing would be condition. I just like that it's like to have it in gold. That is one of the premium colours is always really nice, and it's just got so much wearability to it. Oh, could you just imagine this in the summer, styled with like an all white outfit, great linen, maybe even a little bit oversized. It would be beautiful. Any questions, do let me know. So what are you guys on the show for? What are you looking for, good looking? Tell me, what's cooking? Would you like to see more Birkins today? Do you want to see me more vintage? Let me know. I have everything to your heart's desire right now. If you do want to see something, I might show you actually, which is what am I going to do next? I think I'm going to have to do I have another Vert Olive. Talking about my most stressful colour that I've ever had. So Kelly's are stressful, and the Vert Olive. Honestly, I think, where was I? In January, I was with I had a customer, and she wanted a Birkin 35 Vert Olive. I found two, and honestly, I found one, messaged her, and was like, hi, it's found this, sent her pictures. She's like, great, confirm. I went back, it's sold. Then I found another one, and the same thing happened. She was so responsive, she came back to me immediately, and I was like, yes, okay, can I confirm? Go, it's sold. I have a blue jean plume 32, not worn yet. Yeah, I think you just got to take her out. Rooks, you got to take her out. Get her out. Don't leave baby in the corner. Don't leave the plume in the corner in the cupboard, yeah? I think it's one of those that you just, once you start wearing it, I feel like Sophie wears hers very much in spurts. Like she won't get it off her for like a month or two, and then she'll go back to another bag. But Fair Olive is, again, just a very hard to find. We don't see many of it, but it is a really, really fantastic tone. It is a great, great colour. I've recently just had another person source one with me, 35 that we found in Singapore with the help of Chrissy. That's in great condition. But we also have this piece, which is a Birkin 40 in palladium hardware, and this is just so chic. Such a chic bag. Anything with that next to it with Hermes, I mean, on theirs, that's it for me. That's it. That's all I need of that. And this is a 40, so a great everyday. Gosh, I need to put this back to the plume. I have a very, very bad habit of not putting the SKUs back. And in blue, and Rooks, you've got one in blue jean. Wow, that is actually so nice. The blue jean is so easy to style, Rooks. It goes with every single colour known to man. It really does. So here we go. Let's pull up the price. This is 90315869. 90315869. The Vert Olive. So really, maybe if you're just not someone who likes black but wants more of a neutral colour, this one is definitely for you, and you won't see many of these around. This is a 40, it's 2002, it's Clemence, which is what we want, because we want usability, we want to be able to use it, we want to be able to put it places, we don't need to be worrying about it. And this is 12,200 or 16,615 US dollars. Very, very different. Very, very similar in, let me try 35. Not a huge difference in terms of weight. Maybe a tiny little bit. Excellent condition with a very special colour, as I just explained. The rarity of this colour, it is a hard one to find. Any kind of olive in a Birkin or a Kelly, I mean, it's few and far between. We've got minimal wear on the corners. Very minimal. And there she is. There's just some press marks throughout. But with Clemence, we don't need to worry about that. Birkin 40, absolute perfect. Evening, travel, everyday bag. Can definitely fit your 13-inch laptop in this, my dear. 100%. And it's got its key, clochettes and dust bag. Should we do a little pan? Tell me what you like to see. Let's do a nice little pan. Here is the rose lipstick. And then here's my, I don't know, I just love this bag so much. K32 Rouge H. And this has got the lobster clasp, which I just love that little addition. This really great price, Blue Electric. with that rosewood colour on the inside, divine. And another bag having a moment. It's a Birkin 35. It's always had its moment, but the requests for the bigger bags at the moment is popping off. And this is, I had this one come in and a Birkin 35 black Ardans. The Ardans went within, I think it was, I showed it on a show and we sold it, I think, the next day. So the 35s are becoming so requested. And this is, look at that graining. That mid-2000s Togo. Look at the prominence, look at the sheen. Just love it. Another lover of a great bag. This is a Kelly 35 in the Gillies. Again, another excellent condition. I have a Rose Pupra, Kelly 28. Another one that I can do a phenomenal price for. Amazing. Yeah, pop me a message. Thank you so much. Yes, do. Enjoy. Hope you have a great day at work. And also, look at this. Me and Sabrina were on a show yesterday and we were talking about this beauty as well. A Hack 28 Epsom in blue jean. Another one that we don't see a lot of. Look at this. The Rouge Pivot in Pivot. Sorry, my French is not the best. So just to put some clarity in this is I'm going to be able to do for $10,995. And this is the Birkin 30 in Clemence, in a sage, in a neutral. I think this is about £2,000 to £3,000 more. And this one I would say is even better condition. So really don't be afraid of the colour, guys. It is, especially with what you get for your bucks. And you get that exclusivity of a colour. Oh, this is another one I love. When you see a pre-loved bag that looks like new, I can go over this one. This is in taupe. For all you neutral lovers. And then here he is coming in fast is the blue jean with the white stitching. Birkin 30, you know, again, Birkin 30s, pre-loved or vintage. There are times when people have asked me to try and find it for them, and I have messaged everyone we know. I have asked all the different regions, and there's sometimes you just cannot get one. And I have to say, this is probably number one in terms of condition that I have ever seen. I'm quite Birkin heavy recently. I need to start going back to Kelly's. Let me know, what would you prefer? Do you prefer Kelly or a Birkin show? Tell me. And then here we have, oof, a little bit of a unicorn here. I spy with my little eye. A Birkin 30 in gold with gold hardware. But it's Courchevel and in Raton, which we don't get as much, which is a great combo. Because you've got a bit more of a relaxed look, but then you've got the structure too with it. Another one of my faves. The Anise. Another fantastic price point. Great colour at a really competitive price. Are you ready for the next shelf? Woof! We have got Birkin 40 in Iris. Another great price point. Don't see many Birkin 40s coming back from vintage, pre-loved, or in this kind of condition. I pulled this one in because I've had a couple of requests for Kelly 28s whilst I've been here in Raton. I've had quite a few, more than normal, of Raton requests. I have this 35 in blue indigo. the suppliers here have reduced the price. I've reduced it from my side as well. So it has got some more wear to it, but if you are on a budget, but you want something that is more neutral, then look no further. Most of the neutrals, as I said, the Birkin 35-hour dance that came and went, it was £11,000, £11,500, I think. And this is less, quite a bit less. And it's a newer bag. It's just maybe just a little bit more. It's got a smile line, but a little bit more used. But you're getting, again, a classic. We've got the plume. And then this baby. The ostrich 32 pack box. We, again, speaking to Sabrina yesterday, we're thinking this is definitely a special order. And again, another one, an oldie, but a goodie, because she is getting some traction. It's a Kelly 32 in Raton. Again, a piece that we are getting a lot more requests for, a lot more people asking about it, trying to learn a little bit more about it. Now, anyone fancy a Picotan? Shall we do a Picotan? Let's do a Picotan. I have got the Picotan 22 in Blue Atoll in beautiful condition. Let's do. This is 9029. 9303 9029 9303, and this is the size size 22. Excellent condition for a Picotan, pre-loved, and it has got its dust bag, key, and it has its padlock. And Blue Atoll, sort of Blue Pion, Blue Atoll, Blue Lagoon. There are three blues that you really won't be able to go wrong with. They are very coveted colours, and you know, if Hermes ever re-release anything similar or release it again, you know it will shoot up in value. But not just that, it's just a stunning bag to have in this colour. Just great for the collection. And this is in excellent condition. She's really been kept very well, and just a bag that is so easy to wear. And look, the condition is absolutely fab. We've got the Hermes dust bag included. And look, the seals are on the bottom, so you know it's barely been used. And that is 3,218 or 4,372 US dollars. The bigger Picotan is just great for that day, those days when you are rushed, but you might be having a busy day, you might need quite a few pieces, you might need to throw on a few things, but then you've got that, you need to have that kind of chicness, a bit of more elevation to your outfit, then you cannot go wrong with this one. It's lovely and light, so wearable, so easy to wear. And the colour is just divine. And that is 3,218 or 4,372 US dollars. We haven't looked at many. I've been very biased with my Birkins today. I'm Birkin biased. Should we look at some Kellys? Let's go on a little walk. Let's go on a little stroll together. Let's walk and talk. Let's walk and talk and look at some Kellys. we haven't looked at that many today. I've only have a couple, so I'm sorry, Kellys, that I've cheated on you today with all the Birkins, but you're equally as beautiful. We've got, this is a bit of a moment here. So the Kelly, this is a Kelly 35, and to get Kellys at the moment pre-owned in blue jean really is impossible. Sabrina was talking to me about this today as well. You won't be finding, these are very, very hard to get at the moment. But as I was saying, I think previously on other shows, blue jean did used to be on the same line as black, gold, Annie Taupe. It is such an easy colour to style, and the demand is always there for blue jean, irrespective. Even though it was re-released in 2023, even a few years later, I'm still getting, do you have blue jean? And people still buying them. We've got ever beautiful Kelly 28. I've got Celia 35. I have this beautiful croc. Another K35 in black. K32 in Gulliver, if you like that really relaxed look. The ever unstoppable. You cannot stop a Rouge H from going up in value or demand. And Kelly 28 in black box. I have this in Miel. Look, it's like a reddy brownie colour. If I have anyone in the UK interested in this croc, please do message me. Jasper, you pop up my details. If I have anyone in the UK looking for croc at the moment whilst I'm here, please do let me know and we can talk about it. Look at that. You have got here Kelly 32 in Ebene, and this is vibrato. Look at that combination, just close up. Look at those detailing, the craftsmanship to go into that. It's just phenomenal. And we had a customer come in to London wearing a bag similar to this, and she put a Farandole on it, and it just elevated it to looking like new. It was amazing. And then I've got Kelly 28. I've got a Rose Pupra 28 here as well. I have got, is this Cravette? Like, this is Flamingo, Kelly 28, and then anything brown, you just call me. And a brown Kelly in Courchevel, you can't go wrong with. And then if maybe you are someone that wants a Kelly 32 and really get hold of that trend at the moment with the bigger bags, but you prefer something that looks a little bit newer, then we've got this Kelly 32 in Rouge H. With it being Togo, it's got that really, really modern feel. Let's list that up. This is 90316991. 90316991. Do stop me, anyone, if you want to talk about it or tell me maybe something else that you're looking for. We are very Hermes heavy today, but we can crack down to some Chanel if needed. I have, let's also pin this. This is 9031992. 9031992. I think that is definitely a Blue Jeans one that you're going to pick up and use. And then I have, finally, Ostrich Rouge Viv. In a beautiful beautiful condition and matched with a really, really, really great competitive price point. Ostrich, every single ostrich that I've seen pre-loved or come into this showroom has always been in such good condition. And you've got a green Caddy 28 Courchevel. You know, looking at all the colours with Courchevel, it is usually black and gold that we have. And look at this green one. It is such fantastic condition. No, minimal to no wear. And look at these babies. I'm going to show these too, because these are amazing, and I think it's that time of year. We're coming up to May, June, July. It's a time when everyone is on their travels. So I have to talk about this beauty, these two beauties actually. Cargo pigtail. Which colour would you be? Tell me, which colour would you be? I've got Vert Comic. Or is this a Nata? Yes, Nata. Let's pin these both up. This is 90320993, 90320993. Where would you go on that? Would you do the premium, chic, understated Nata, or would you do the Vert Comic? More of the brighter colour, more seasonal. This one comes with box. So let's talk about this one first. Let's go to the Nata. And this is 4,000. Does this one have box? No, this one doesn't have a box. This one will it just doesn't have a dust bag either. Yeah, it's got its dust bag. It's never been worn. It has got its padlock and its keys, and it's completely unworn. Last time I was here, I had a customer actually buy one of these from me in I think it was Cray, and she was going, and the reason why it kind of catapulted me to remember that she was going away and she was going on holiday for her birthday actually, and she wanted to wear this, so it was a bit of a rush. Not gonna lie, we didn't have a lot of time to get it there, but we got it there. There's times that I don't sleep, and I pray to the DHL gods that things will arrive on time. And it did, so we're all good. But this is, the cargo is a limited edition. You can see with the Birkin 25s, they are so high in value. They don't budge. They are limited edition. And then you've got that really great, entry level price point for this kind of piece, for a limited edition piece. This is what this is how much putting it into perspective, this is how much a Chanel vintage classic flat would be around the £4,000, but you've got a limited edition, extremely premium colour in Nata, never been worn. If you were going to ask me to source this, again, brand new, in box, with receipt, everything, we're still looking at around, I think they were recently, it was about 5,500 or maybe 5,500, but that was only because she was in the UK as well, and the bag was in the UK. So in the 18, yeah. So this is such a competitive price, and Again, just so easy to style and wear and use. The colour I would pick would be this one. Love Vert Comic. I adore Vert Comic, especially in the smaller bags. Mini Kelly in a Vert Comic, come to mama. And a 25. 9031 3410. 9031 3410. As I was saying earlier, putting Vert with any kind of anything Hermes, you cannot go wrong with. It is the greens by Hermes is just done so well, and this is another great piece. Again, this one is unworn. Yep, unworn, and it comes with a box. I do know that you guys love when things come full set. So here's a great option for you. Is this not, is that not on the system? Jasper. Let me know. (90313410). Oh gosh, have we lost Jasper again? Oh, no. Oh, there it is. Or maybe that wasn't coming up on my end. So this is 3,524 unworn. You're getting, again, a colour that isn't accessible at the moment, but also a limited edition piece. And it looks, to me, it looks unworn. Maybe worn once, and that is 3,500 for a cargo Picotin. Hi SL, how are you? Yes, I do. I have two. Let me go and grab them. Can you just entertain me here? Look at that as a combo. Oh, amazing. SL, your wish is my command. I've got a Kelly 28 in box black Vuitton. I have a Kelly 28 Courchevel, very hard to come by, in dark chocolate in 28 Vuitton, and then another rarer colour is a Kelly 28 gold hardware in the colour natural, which is like a really stunning neutral colour, can be worn with anything, and that is in Courchevel. Let me know if any of those pieces are what you are looking for. They're all great price points. I can do great price points for all of these. I know already the prices, and the conditions of them are really, really good. Shall I pop them up and you can have a look? Yes, of course. So let's do the natural. This one is 1,000. well, 9031 9584, 9031 9584. And then I'll do the box in black as well. So this is natural. It is in Courchevel. We don't see natural as sort of prominent as the gold, but it is, let me just show you, like, in comparison, the colour of the gold. It's like a lighter, sort of maybe a little bit more warmer, and it just, this colour goes with everything. It's so stunning when you try it on. And this is 12,270, but I can work on the price of these for you. I know that I can on this one because I had someone else interested. There are hairline scratches throughout the hardware, but then you have got it in Courchevel. I'm not sure if you know much about leathers, but I'll keep talking and you can tell me whether you know it already. But Courchevel would be very, very similar to Epsom, the current day leather. However, this one is, you know, I personally love Courchevel even more because it keeps its structure very well, but it's also a little bit looser than Epsom. New Epsom can be quite stiff, whereas this has got a lot of wearability. It's easy to wear. Got its key and its clochette, and you've got that combination with the gold just makes it sing that little bit more. I actually have a colleague and she has it in a Birkin, and when she wears it in the office, it's just sublime. This is 1994 and has got its strap. Again, Retorn. I mean, you've already just requesting this and asked, maybe looking for this. Retorn is such a great option with the 28 because it does make it look and feel a little bit smaller, so you've got great wearability on it too. Really ticks the boxes and really good condition throughout. No, like, see, this just shows like what good vintage leathers are. Like, even just look where someone's got to lift their bag and go in, there's minimal scratches on it. And let's look at condition. There is a bit of wear on the corners, I would say. More just sort of darkening than sort of real wear. And same on the back. No prominent scratches. But I can, as I said, can do something on the price on that for you. And I'll do the black box. This is 9032 4139. Oh, look at that shine. 9032 4139. You know that it's got, this has had its peptides, its filler. Look at her. She, hyaluronic acid, she's got so much shine, so much moisture, so you know she's gonna stand the test of time. Oh, you are quick on the draw, Jasper. And this is a newer bag. This is a newer bag. Again, SL, I can work on the prices of this. So just, even if you're not gonna buy today, do just ask me like what price point I could do on this. But what I will say with Retorn, we are seeing few and far between coming through. I only have one black box Retorn, but I have multiple Celliers. We don't see them as much. So this is 1999. It still has its seals on the main hardware and here as well, which we don't normally see in vintage Kellys. And the condition is fantastic. We've got moisture. There's obviously some markings all throughout. There is just some markings at the top, but it's just, you know, that's going to happen when it comes to box. But it's also a leather can be sparred so unbelievably well, and I've seen it with my own eyes. It's not just being like, oh, there's marks on it, go and get it sparred. That is genuine. But even with this, you wouldn't need to spar it. The hardware's great, and you've got the original dust bag, key, cachette, and lock. Let me just take the stuffing out for you as well, so you can see what she looks like. Okay, there it is without the stuffing. See how much shine she has. Corners are really good. Just very minimal, very, very minimal. Again, as you can see on Pinned, we can do some magic prices for this for you today. And there you go throughout. Just very little markings, very little. And the ratons are so light, you don't even feel like you're even holding anything. So there they are. We've got the natural, or the Birkin 28 in black. So, SL, what's your thoughts? Let me know. I think I've gone through them with a fine-tooth comb, but please, any questions, do ask. Ooh, I'm just putting what's everyone's toxic trait? Do you know what mine is? Leaving my charger to the very, very minimum. It is my worst habit, considering I work predominantly off my phone for a living. You know, I just like to live on the edge, you know. Let me have a look. SL, where are you in the world? Yeah, they're both great condition. I'm here in Japan, so you really can't go wrong with any of the with condition here. It's always at such a great. It's always at such a high standard. Let me have a look. Just double checking on the natural for you. The natural I can do for 10,300. Would you mind writing that down for me, Jasper? So it's originally on at 12,270, but I can do it for 10,300. So almost £2,000 off that, and we cover your customs and your duties. So 10,300 for the natural. And let me check on the black. And then let me have a little look. Give me 1 second. Just want to make sure I'm going to get you the best price. Ooh. this one will be nice as well. Okay, I could do that for 10,450. The black will be 10,450. Currently at 12,415, so again, almost £2,000. Both great options. Both actually, you know, natural. I don't know why I keep saying natural. Natural is a colour you won't see a lot, so you've got that lovely rarity, but similar to the black Kelly 28 here in Ratorn, we don't see Ratorns as much as Celia. So each one has got its own little rarity and speciality to it. We also cover customs and duties, and we authenticate in-house, and we will supply you an authentication set. So you've got an all-rounder here. And come with strap, key, clochette. They don't have. I know you're in the UK. I live in London. I'm in the UK too. I know it rains. They don't have raincoats, but I have a spare Hermes raincoat that I could gift to you. So you decided to go ahead with it. So you're all good. You won't have to worry about getting out on the rain. But I do have a key and clochette. This is a great little find as well. To have this so almost 2000s box leather, they're usually more into the early 90s that we get. So this is a really great price point as well, because it's essentially a newer bag than the other pieces that we have. And it's got original dust bag, key, clochette, and this also has the seals on. I would, as I said, cover customs and duties, and I would give you a nice Hermes raincoat. I have one waiting in my office for you, so then you won't need to worry about wearing it. You could just pop it in, have it in the pocket in both of them, so you don't need to worry about keeping it. Don't have to worry about moving it in the rain. Hi everyone, welcome. I'm just doing some recaps, doing some new pieces, showcasing these to SL. Guys, what would you go for? Maybe help SL make up their mind. Do the black, we do the natural. What colour would you be? Okay. Probably have to go back to work because that happens a lot. Okay. Right. What shall I do next? What shall I do next, guys? SL, I'm here if you have any questions. Don't worry, there's any questions, anything you need, I'm here. My name's Lisa. I'm going to do my two favourite back in 30s. Great price points, great condition. Can't go wrong. Wow. Put a fork in me, I'm done. Look at that combination of colours. We've got Rouge Provence, Birkin 30, we've got Vert Nice, and then we've got Blue Jean. I cannot highlight enough what an incredible find this is in terms of its price point. It's like new, practically, I'd say it's been worn a few times. Condition excellent, and price really close to retail. And it's a newer bag, newer in year, which I know makes a difference to some of you. But, I mean, do these need an introduction? I'm going to introduce them anyway, but here we go. We have got a Birkin 30 in Blue Jean in Palladium Hardware. This is 90325636, 90325636. This is a Birkin 30 in Togo with Palladium Hardware. This is from this is from 2003, was re-released in 2023, and the resurgence went mad. It just, when I joined LP, actually was in 2023 when the Blue Jean came back out, and the way Sabrina's had us all rushing everywhere trying to find and locate the Blue Jean. It is a phenomenal colour. It is, the vintage Blue Jean is slightly different to the current day Blue Jean, but this is a beautiful, beautiful colour. It is got a lovely graining to it. And this is Gina Square, it's 2003, and the condition is brilliant. And so is the Togo. Vintage Togo, gorgeous and prominent, nice and shiny. Again, guys, you can tell when you open it that it's barely been used. 30 is always a really, really great starter in terms of size, wearability. It does everything. It's like it's a very, very reliable bag, I would say a Birkin 30 is. It's got lots of usages, really easy to wear. This one is in absolutely excellent condition and has minimal wear throughout. Very tiny markings, but that is it. A colour, look, you can wear it with black, you can wear it in the summer, you can wear it in the winter. It's unlimitless. And again, don't worry, as I pinned on here, I can do magic prices on these. Really good price point for these. And Birkin 30s, we've got some really, really great ones and great price points. Okay guys, anyone requesting anything, or why are you on the show? What are you watching? What are you watching for? Anything in particular so us hosts can know? Can I help you with anything today? I'm just kind of picking all the good bits that we have here. But I do realise I did go back in heavy. SL, if you're still here. Jasper, would you pop up my details? SL, if you maybe had to rush off, my details are, I'm on email or WhatsApp, so you can contact me, or any of you, if you maybe want to just look at things after the show, let me know. There I am, Lisa at Luxury Promise, and there's my WhatsApp. I am going to be here in the next few hours, so please do give me a message. I'm going to head off now And thank you so much for joining me the last couple of hours. And Jasper, thanks a million for being there, moderating, doing everything for us. Really appreciate it. And everyone else, have a lovely rest of your day. And hopefully I'll speak to you soon. See you soon. Take care now. Bye.